They're just seconds away now from puck drop. The Avs take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Moves it to Taves. Colorado's got the puck against the half wall.
It's stayed out! It's stayed out! What a save!
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
Skates to the crease. No room for that one to get through. What a hit against the wall there.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
The Avs have it on the offensive end. Hammers a shot. Blocked in traffic. Tremendous use of the body on the play. Great use of the stick at center by Taves. He carries the puck up along the wing. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. And that's intercepted by Tavares. Oh, that's using the body there on the block. Oh, what a move! And he takes the pass.
Change up!
The Leafs cross the blue line and are on the attack. And he loses control of the puck. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Lays into the body on the play. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Takes it to the front. And he elects to explore his options. And that's knocked away by Nylander. Down the right side and into the zone. Shakes off the coverage. And he comes up with it. Colorado's got a hold of the puck. Oh, he caught him.
And that's a thunderous hit along the board.
Puts in the back of the net. He scores! The Avalanche have to be breathing a little easier now as they get on the board first here in this one.
That's amazing how mindset can change when you get up by a goal in what's been considered a pretty scrappy back-and-forth game.
McKinnon's got the puck. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Nice poke check. Toronto's gained possession. And he dodges the poke check there. Puts it on net. Oh, goodness, what a save by Blackwood. Looks to get the puck over to McKinnon. Taken by Manson. Goes full circle with the puck. He stopped it. He stopped it.
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Avoids the poke check. Keeps a hold of it on the play. Colorado's at the back end. They've really got him on their heels here now. Takes the puck here. Scores! Nathan McKinnon! Colorado's come to play tonight, now leading by 2 here in the first.
Well, a consistent effort through the first period here, James. I'll just want to wind it down and make sure they head to intermission with that 2-goal lead. But it's all about the number of shots they're putting towards the net. You know that their coach has been telling them, you get it on your stick, you find a lane, put it there.
Drury's moving the puck through his own zone. He got all of that hit. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now.
Wall's been outstanding, James. I mean, that last sequence was so impressive. I mean, he re-energized his team now as they make their way up the ice.
Denies him in front. Takes the feed from his netminder. Slides it across to Kiviranta. Oh, look at this. Through the offensive zone and behind the net. Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They've garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
Here's a short pass to McCarr. Colorado's looking to break out. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Oh, stepping up in the physicality department here.
Well, it's about time, James. This team has been in a lull all game, a reason why they're getting blown out. But they found a way, a little spark plug right here with that huge hit.
Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. Colorado's offense has come to play in a big way as they dominated both the shots and goal category. Here we go. Period number 2 is underway where it is too much to not enough here. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Avs have a comfortable lead heading into the second period here, James. But they can't get complacent. They need to continue to do exactly what they were doing. Be aggressive, manage the puck, and fill the net.
And he slides it quickly to Nichushkin. The Leafs have it now. Now a quick pass to Nyes. And that's a great heads-up play by Nichushkin. Takes the return feed. From off the wall and onto a stick. Moves it quickly over to MaakY. Loses the coverage there. Oh, and he delivers a thunderous hit check. Puck grab by Nyes. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Way too much congestion blocks that. Jostling for the puck, but still moves away. Slides it over to Nelson. And he's ridden off the puck. Look at that, he's creating a whole lot of space there. Takes it in front. Here's a shot from a tough position. And that's turned aside. Quick pass to McKay. Along the half wall with the puck. Rips it. Oh, comes up with a stop. Moves behind the net. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Colorado's got it in their own zone. Gerard's crossed the line and is on the attack now. On the attack along the boards. And that slides right out to center ice. Lekkonen's got a hold of the puck behind his own cage. And it's a quick pass to Drouin. And he takes a shot. That is right on target into the logo. Passes over to Lorentz. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. Nietzsche takes it across the line. Dropped him in the open ice. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Takes a shot.
Blackwood's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a...
Here he is all alone, right in the open ice. And that's broken up.
Oh, James, he thought he had that one. He used his speed to get that breakaway, and then all of a sudden the defender comes out of nowhere and stops the opportunity.
Great play. The Avs move the puck in the defensive zone. Feeds it on over to O'Connor. Here's a chance, and he comes up with a stop there. And now he moves it quickly to Ekman-Larsson. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Takes it to the net. Glove save.
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because the way the players shoot in this game today, man, it is so tough to stop. So this one, instincts. Glove goes up, makes the save.
And he slides it quickly to Kemp. Oh, and that's just on the side of the net.
This is a product of the game being so fast. James just wants to get rid of it and fires it wide.
The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Domi's lugging the puck. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. The Leafs have the puck now. Quick pass over to Domi. Second intermission approaching quickly here. Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed.
Well, there's a fine line between scoring and missing, and that's inches right there. A good release shot, but unable to get that net.
And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski, Pounder ready to bring in the action. Intercepted at center by McKinnon. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Oh, he targeted his opponent and delivers a perfect hip check. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Quick stop! Scores! And better late than never, right?
Yeah, James, sometimes it feels like you're never going to put one in. It could be the ocean and you
Colorado's got the puck. Riley's got it in the defensive end. Puck picked up by Matthews. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Taves. Colorado's got the puck in the defensive end. They've got numbers here. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Picked up along the boards by Carlo. And that's knocked away. Streaking into the attacking zone for the right. Sends it out in front. He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! The Avs continue to ring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Being down by a bunch of goals, and then you get running around with frustration and out of control, and that's the reason why you took a penalty.
The Avs win that offensive zone face-off. Quick feed to Drouin. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Nice defensive robbery on that. Moves the puck across to Taves. And he sidesteps the check there. Back at the point, they set it up. Passes it in front. And that's intercepted. Puck scooped up by Taves. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Scores! On the power play, they strike.
Well, it's certainly showing chemistry, isn't it, James? The way they're moving the puck, they're moving positions, they're not static, there's a lot of motion, and they convert.
The Avalanche have to be pleased with their effort here. They continue to attack offensively in the third.
This is a feel-good game, James, and you have to embrace these type of games. They don't always happen when everyone's got it working for themselves. They're communicating, they've got good habits, and they're filling the net.
And that was read perfectly. What a play by Nylander. The Leafs have the puck in the corner. Oh, he got stuck right there.
Well, call it what you want, the lacrosse move, the Michigan. I mean, they practice it so much in practice that it's become innate to do it in a game. Unbelievable attempt, but denied by the goaltender.
Tosses it on to Lindgren. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Tavares. Broken up at center by McKinnon. Here we go, odd man rush here. The 360 with the puck. The Leafs gain possession. And now it's grabbed by Nylander. Here's a check. He scores! What a play! Toronto's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know your team can play like, and you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
Tiptoes around the poke check. Into the corner of the attacking area. Takes that pass back at the point. And that's broken up. Rocks him on the play. Here's the pass. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Delayed penalty coming up here. Moves into the slot. Blocked away by Wall. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Holmberg's going to serve a pair for interference.
Well, I really like them working off the 1-3-1 sequence that they were successful on earlier, James. It really opens up the ice. You're using and stretching the entire zone. And listen, there's a lot of ice for the defense to cover. So you can look to the flanks, you can look to the bumper, but a lot of options off of it.
Colorado sliding the puck behind the net. Looks to set up at the point now. Slides the puck over. What a steal in his own end. One-on-one with the goaltender. Here we go. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. Camp's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Nelson's won a big draw in their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing. Holmberg's up and ready to get back on the ice. Yeah, they're handedly winning in this one, James, and they didn't execute on the power play, but there's a bunch of athletes on that team that want that job, and it's about executing to the best of their ability. You know they wanted it. And even when you're on a power play, you have more time and space, but you have to have urgency, and there was none on that PP sequence. This group has to figure out a way to generate.
Moves it to Lehkonen. Grabs control of it at the point. Looking to set up offensively. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Oh, my goodness, that was the only thing that prevented that from going in.
The Avs playing a game of keep away in the offensive zone, shooting at will. This one wires off of the frame, so it's not going to count. But man, do they have a healthy, comfortable lead.
On the one-timer, denies them in front. The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. Tries to the crease. Great reach with the poke check by Girard. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. That's a solid hit. Sends it out front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Girard's got the puck in his own zone. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Nylander. Gets a piece of it to make the save. Sends the pass over. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Oh, perfectly by the Tindy. What a save.
One word, James, confidence. I mean, this skill set is unbelievable. To be able to scoop the puck up, and you've got a little bit of time and space, but not that much. He knew he was doing it when he was behind the goal line, but the goaltender read it perfectly and sealed the post.
McKinnon's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. And this one is all over as the final horn sounds. Cheryl, today was about as dominant a performance I've seen from a team all season.
Yeah, they held the puck and they had possession time, and what
have won the draw, and we are now underway. Taken by Lindholm. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. And the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to leave as well. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Sends it over to Lindholm. And he takes the feed. Thunderous hip check on the play. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Pasternak's got control of the puck in the corner. Here's a short pass to Marner. They've got numbers here. Shot! Puck grab by Niles. Big time stop there. Slides the puck across to Saka. Great read by Niles. Oh, he's going to get called on that slash. Quick whistle stops the play. The Bruins are getting penalized for slashing. As they step into the face-off circle, let's see if they can take advantage on this power play.
First power play of the game and an opportunity to go up by one. And analytics will tell you, when you score first, chances are you win the game.
Fires it! And he easily stops that one. Boston's got possession while undermanned. And he coughs it up in the pass. Shuts him down. Taken along the wall by Domi. Look at the attack, and the fans are loving this right now. Oh, what a stop on the play! And they'll skate it out of the zone. Perfectly executed hip check there. Makes his presence known on the ice. Here's the pass. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he puts it off. To the net. Oh, and a great defensive play ends that rush. The Bruins have it against the wall. And he hangs on to the puck. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Picked up along the wall by Lauko. Hammers it, and too much traffic in front blocks that one. The Bruins playing near the point. Puck picked up by MaakY. And that goes wide. Domi stick handling in his own zone. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
The Leafs pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Thunderous collision along the boards. Denied by the goaltender. Grabbed along the boards by Domi. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Ekman Larsson. And now it's grabbed by Riley. Comes up with a big stop. Solid hit on the play. Denies it again.
He makes some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Play. Scores! What a finish in all alone.
Wow, it isn't easy to score against these tenders, in particular in these one-on-one battles. But he fakes and is able to bury it in the back of the net.
Toronto's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. And that's picked off by Geeky. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Nyes.
Toronto's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck. And when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. They have to change.
Scores! What a shot!
A couple goals in a minute 50, James.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely. Taken by Tanev. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. He says, let's get physical on that play. They've got some momentum here. And he's knocked off the puck there. The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. Slides it up to Lindholm. And now he moves it to Patra. Handles it along the blue line. And that goes off a body. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Great hits up play with the stick by Tanev. Picked up along the boards by McCabe. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. With possession along the wall. Good stop by Roll. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. Toronto's had the scoring opportunities. They just haven't been able to capitalize as they continue to trail. Puck is dropped, and the clock is ticking now here on the second period. Moves it quickly over to Saka. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by MaakY. Chance in front! Oh, he got all of it! What a save by Wall!
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Nice, looks around. There's a shot! Oh, what a save by Swayman! The Bruins gain control of the puck. And he slides it quickly to Pasternak. All alone! Oh, denies him on the play!
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Puck grab by Matthews. Here they come on the attack. And makes the save. And he moves it up to Patra. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go.
You're in the slot, you've got to hit the net.
And that goes off, pours off a body. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. He scores! Oh, wow, there might have been some Velcro on that stick.
I would say so. It's a puck on the string, and it evades the defenders, and then he's able to get a shot through the goaltender and finish it off.
More than half the period left to play. Toronto's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. Huge steal at his own end. And he takes the dish. Moves the puck to Lettieri. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Boston's on the attack. Puck picked up by Middlestat. Boston's got it along the wall. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by McMahon. Long lead pass up the center.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Great save by Swayman. Takes the feed. Here's the pass in front. And that goes off a stick. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Quick shot! Comes up with the stop. Big hit, and that frees up possession. The Bruins will play it in their own end. Scooped up along the wall by Carlo. Puck scooped up by Domi. Middlestat's taking it from his own end. Cuts into the paint! He scores! What a goal! The Bruins have extended their lead to 2 here in the second, and I mean, at this rate, they're probably due for more, Cheryl.
They've been dancing out there, James, and they've been manipulating their opponent all over the ice, and they've had a handle on the possession, and they've been getting a lot of opportunities, and it's a reason why they're up by a few goals.
Oh, and a good textbook hit there. Pumps the puck away. Angles it over to Case. The Leafs take it along the wall. And he catches that one with the glove. Scores! And Leafs Nation is rocking! Toronto's got one back here late in period number 2. Now, can they even things up?
They need to get the equalizer, and the best way to do it is stay connected as a 5-player unit. They did real well in that scenario, in that last sequence to get that goal. They'll need to continue where they left off.
And now it's grabbed by McAvoy. Centering pass. He scores! What a goal! The Bruins are nearing the intermission with a 2-goal lead here, Cheryl. I like the position they're in.
Yeah, they're in a great position, but they'll want to maintain this energy right through the period. You can see the coaching staff just tapping the backs, making sure they keep everyone focused, because this is also where your opponent gets very urgent.
And that's stolen, and they'll go on the attack. Stones him in front.
You see goaltenders working on reaction time all the time. Why? For shots like this, you just have to react. It's instincts that make the save.
Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Well, the official is right there to make the call, and no question about it, it's tripping. Anytime you take someone's feet out from under them, they're going to head to the box for 2.
Matthews picking up steam. Slides the pass over to Holmberg. Reaches out and uses the stick. The Bruins have it now. Cutting to the front of the net. Tremendous stop by Wall.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Boston's got the puck. Taken by Lettieri. Pushes it across to Pasternak. Sneaks by the poke check. Great stiff work as he pokes it away. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Now a quick pass to Matthews. Fans screaming for a shot as the clock winds down. The Bruins run out of time on the man advantage. Both sides back to even strength. Well, there you go. 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments. Toronto's looking to continue putting more and more shots on net, but they're going to have to finish one of these chances as they trail in the third. Lindholm's moving the puck through his own zone. Dishes it off. Centering pass. Oh, wins the bar. Taken along the wall by Riley. The Bruins take over on possession. Denies him with a save. And that's poked away. Puck grab by Zaka. And look at the Stars! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave of momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Boston's got a 3-goal lead. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. And he keeps possession. Shakes off the coverage. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. Carlo's got it behind his own net. And now he passes up to McMahon. Drives it to the crease. Poked away in the defensive end. Quick pass to Peak. Boston's looking to break out. Handles it again. And that's broken up by Nylander. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. Drills them. The Bruins pick up steam and are on the attack. Oh, textbook. Hip check. He got all of that one. Still lots of time left in the period. The Bruins lead at 5-2. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Zaka's won the draw at center. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Finds nothing but air on that shot. The Leafs are on the attack. The push-up! They score! And a huge goal to try to shift the tide.
Well, they're going to have to do more than that if they want to shift this tide. I don't think the coach is going to be very impressed with their preparation coming into this game, James. But they found a little bit of life here. Let's see if they can get something back-to-back and create some momentum.
Kiki's got it along the wing. Shot! Denies him in close.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Dished on over to McKay. Sends the puck across. Pasternak's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. There's the whistle. So let's get the official decision.
I just had a gander at the bench and the energy and the body language. I mean, they're defeated, James, and now they have to kill off another penalty, down a bunch of goals. It's a tough one.
And they take possession after the defensive zone face-off. Steps into the offensive end. Jostling for the puck, he loses control. Takes the feed at center and moves forward.
Middlestats have been fantastic in terms of distributing the puck tonight, James. Not a shot-first mentality, but a pass-first mentality. His awareness is off the charts.
Gets in front of it.
Wall's had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense, the forwards, everyone, a collective unit.
Scores! And they capitalize with the extra player on the ice, and it's a power play goal.
Well, using the advantage of having extra ice available to them, James, that's why their most skilled players are on the ice. That one's executed to perfection.
Matthews wins the draw at center. Puck sent over to Marner. Solid body contact. Gives him a tap with the stick, and the referees don't like it. And there's another penalty call against the home team. These fans are frustrated. Cheryl, I think these calls are legit. I just think that the fans are wondering, what about the other side here?
Well, yeah, they got to be expecting to get one soon here. It is one side, and it's so hard for a team to get into the game when there's no flow because you keep parading yourself to the box.
Good stand-up hit. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. The Bruins gain possession along the wall. To the front. Scores! And the road team is having themselves a party in this barn tonight. And I don't think anybody except them like it.
No one likes it in this building, that's for sure. I mean, fans are leaving. They paid money for this ticket, and if you're on the ice, you just want to crawl out of there, but you can't. There's more game to play. This is a tough one, James.
Puck picked up by Carlo. Poked away by MaakY. And it's a quick pass to Riley. The Bruins look to start the transition game. They go on the attack from the left side. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Passes it to Carlo. Directs it on over to Beecher. Takes the pass. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Stops him cold. Takes the feed. There's a firm collision. They've got the defense outnumbered. To his teammate. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the face-off. The Bruins start with the puck in their own end. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Trying to shake the defender. Great save! Geeky's got a hold of the puck behind the net.
Yokahara is not going to be able to get away from the bruise and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up. Yokiharu's called for tripping. He's off to the box. Toronto's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
Reads it. He's got a little jump. He's in the clear. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
Boston's penalty killers get a hold of it. Slides it over with pace to Kepke. From the point, looks to make something happen. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Looks to make a play over to Nyes. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty.
With such a comfortable lead, James, I don't really think this penalty is going to make a difference.
The Bruins take possession off the faceoff. Oh, look at this. Takes a shot. Still has possession. Handles the puck. They've got an odd man rush here. A pass. Huge opportunity, and they missed. justifiably so, the way they played tonight here, Pounder.
Yeah, right from puck drop. I mean, they dictated the course of play. They owned possession time, and let's face it, their opponent...
start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Receives the pass. Puck scooped up by Geeky. Quick feed to MaakY. Sends a pass over. And he takes the feed. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Zacha. Picked up by McCarr. Tries to the paint. Nichushkin's hauled down. Penalty on the way. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment. Lindholm's been nabbed for tripping. The Avs will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the
keep the pressure on. The Avs gain the zone. Moves it to Gerard. Sidesteps the check. Trying to shake loose. Broken up from behind. Denies that opportunity. Time of the essence here.
Yeah, they can't skate it. They got to move it to be able to gain entry quickly.
Sends it over.
Lindholm's almost back on the ice.
Boston's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. From the left side, takes it at center. Into the corner now. Sends the pass down low. Here's a short pass to Colton. On-man rush. Look out! Oh, what a hit!
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Oh, what a take! There's right in the slot! Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. McKinnon's got it in the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways. Colorado's got it in their own zone. From the point, they take control of it. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Colorado's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Bruins have it against the wall. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. The Avs take it from the side. Lets it go. Left save by the goalie. Takes it off on the offensive end. Oh, and another save.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but two consecutive saves.
Moves it quickly over to Drury. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. And he's got that one. And now it's grabbed by Poitras. The Bruins move the puck in the defensive zone. Bank pass off the boards. The Avs have it now. Scores! And Denver's on their feet after that one. The Avs are up by one after that strike here in the second half of this first period.
They're on their good shape here right now, James, because they started it strong. They competed for every puck, and now they find themselves with the lead. Now it's about holding it, being consistent, and finding a way to reach for more. Stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
And not much on that one. Oh, and that doesn't go well.
The goaltender, they have to have talent. They have to have mobility. They have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
Oh, gets a piece of it with the glove. Manson's lugging the puck. Picked up along the wall by Middlestat. Blocker saved by Blackwood.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
And that's stolen by Nelson.
Colorado's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams, and this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. The Bruins played along the wing. A chance behind the net. A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do.
He's got a step. And one last save. There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Boston's on the attack. Quick pass to Kiki. McAvoy's got it against the boards. And that's a smart heads-up play by McCall. That's broken up in the neutral zone. The Avalanche have the puck against the boards. Handles the pass. Nice save from point-blank range.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Slides it quickly to Pasternak. And sends it just out of reach. Sends it quickly to Coyle. Grabbed along the board by Lehkonen. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Quick feed to Coyle. Moves the puck. Loses the coverage there. The score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
And off the draw, they take the puck. And he takes the pass. Colorado's got the puck against the boards. Sends one up to Lettieri. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Girard. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Lindgren's got it in the defensive end. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Taken by Middlestat. Hammers one. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Colorado's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. The Bruins take possession here inside the offensive zone. Right on the doorstep. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Puck grabbed by Manson. Here's an odd-man rush. Slides it across. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. And he loses control here. Penalty shot coming up here. Features at center and ready to go. Big save and breathe a sigh of relief. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Colorado's won the faceoff deep in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Here's a chance on the attack. Moves by the check. He scores! What a finish!
Well, he explodes into that one-timer. It's a perfect setup, and he's in wonderful position. Gets a perfect rotation and buries it.
Past the midway mark in this period. Colorado's really put the squeeze on here now, up by 3. Makar's tripped up and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty.
The game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your composure.
Colorado's got it and they're on the attack. Slides the puck over. Moves it to Drouin. Huge steal in his own end. Colorado's got it in the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Makar. Takes the puck at the point. Good fight for the puck along the boards. The Avalanche have possession along the boards. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Keeps off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping. Colorado's ready to go to work with a 2-man advantage.
On a 5-on-3 with all that ice available and the defensive coverage in the middle of the ice, you have to find a way to pull them outside just a little bit. Sometimes a shot does that. What it does, they react to the shot and the rebound. Guess what? Open lanes.
And he's got the answer for that one. Colorado's got the puck in the defensive end. A chance at the rush here. Off the post. Oh, was that close? The Bruins will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Oh, he'll feel that one. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. And he sidesteps the check there. With the stop. Moves it quickly over to Girard.
Being on the power play is a privilege. Trust me, I know I was never on it, always on the PK. So for those players who didn't execute, yes, they had a comfortable lead, and some would say it's not a big deal, but to each and every one of them, it should be.
To the low slot. Oh, I think that goes off the mask, and it stays out, and play continues.
makes the save. He got his bell rung on that one, James.
Jukin and jiving and shakes off the chip. Boston's got it in their own zone. Quick pass to Lettieri. Back to the point it goes. Oh, what a chance here. Over the line. Stars off the push, and that's how you finish. Colorado's got more than a few smiles on the bench tonight as they inch closer and closer to the end of the second period.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's been a consistent effort right through 2 periods of play now, James, and they're going to head into this intermission. It could disrupt their rhythm, and they got to make sure they stay focused, they stay intense, and they come ready to start the third the way they started the first and second.
Picked up along the boards by Manson. Dumps it into the ozone. Puck picked up by Kivaranta. Stars! And they make the most of the time remaining.
Well, it's a buzzer beater there, James, and they are now buzzing heading into the intermission. You know that's carried momentum. They'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one.
Puck scooped up by Manson. Swats it out of midair. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Game is not over yet. Let's see if they can try to rally back here in the third, but they've got a long way to go. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Boston's looking a little frustrated here, James, and I understand why. Listen, you have a ton of grade A scoring chances. You're playing really well. You're opening up lanes. You just can't find the back of the net. This is when you have to trust your habits, stick with the game plan, and you'll find a way to put it by. Now, you're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you take a penalty because you're chasing the game, and you want to get back into a hit, but this one's a tough one to take.
Centering feed! Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Sends the pass over. Oh, comes up with a kick save.
Blackwood's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James, but he's a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time. After the first power play unit was unsuccessful, the second unit will come on. They'll need to be urgent here as the clock is winding down, but there's still time to get one in.
And he maintains possession of the puck here. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Moves the puck up to Zaka. The Avs can't convert on the power play. Both sides are back to even strength. Gets in the back of the net. He scores! The Avalanche have put in a complete effort tonight, and I mean, we're close to the finish line now here, Cheryl, but wow, they have really looked dominant.
They have, and they've had the killer instinct. Sometimes when you get a healthy lead, you can take the foot off the gas pedal, but they're not. They're going for it right to the end.
Scores! Oh, what a shot of the one-timer!
James, this is just an absolute clinic and body position, how to roll off your coverage, and it's perfectly executed as he doesn't have much time to get the one-timer off, but he gets his stick available and he executes.
Saka's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Lifts the stick and takes the puck. Off a stick and they can't connect. Across the line from center. Boston's looking to break out of their own end. Scooped up along the wall by Pasternak. Colorado's got possession at center. Driving right to the front. Played big in the moment there. Look at this. Across the line. Broken up. What a play defensively. Quick feed to Kiki. The Avalanche have gained control of the puck along the wall. Manson stick handling in his own zone. Moves it around along the half wall. The Bruins gain control of the puck. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Oh, what a hip check of the old school variety. careful. Excellent stick work on the play. And he takes the feed. Into the attacking area from the left side. Makes a move in front. Oh, what a slick stop by Swayman.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it and makes a save.
Colorado's got... He's all alone with the goaltender. Turns that one away. And he elects to play the puck. And he passes it up ahead to Lindholm. Look out, here they come on the attack. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Feeds the puck up to Drury. The Bruins gain possession along the wall. The Avalanche have the puck in the open ice. Taken down, the officials caught it. Here comes the call.
What an ugly game. You're down by a bunch of goals and you take a penalty. Really, it's inconsequential as the game is out of hand. So frustrating.
Nelson's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Swayman. Scores! They convert on the power play and get it done.
And it's so important when you're on the power play to have precise execution of your passes and you're able to move the coverage. That's exactly what they did, and they're able to convert.
The Bruins take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Taken along the wall by Nelson. One-timer! Oh, and a huge save! They're going to keep things moving here. Taves has it in the defensive end. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. Passes it over! He scores! And he completes the hat-trick!
Well, he's been zipping it.
That they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck.
Scores! And they get one back here.
Well, I guess it's something to look at positively, James. I mean, the goal scorer certainly is going to feel happy that they've contributed, but they're going to have to find a way to dig themselves out of this hole, and it's a large one at that. They're going to put their work boots on and try and kick it into high gear if they even want an opportunity to claw their way back in this game.
Oh, great move to shake off the check. Moves the puck along the half wall. And some good footwork to kick it away. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Right in the low slot. Boston's gained possession along the boards. They've got numbers. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Sends it in on the attack. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. The Senators will glide into the dot. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go.
Zone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and the entire group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. Sends it over. And as the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. And that's poked away by Zadorov. There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. Kind of felt like they had the puck on a string here all night, Cheryl.
Well, the analytics will tell you they did. They certainly held the number in possession time. Real effective at that. Sometimes it's what you do with it, though, but they proved...
start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Sends it ahead to McKinnon. Breakaway.
Scores! Puts it in the back of the net. That's how you like the way.
He likes the land as he buries that one, James. But he knows he has confidence, and he shows just that in that battle. Execution, that's how you do it.
And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. The Avalanche have taken possession in their own end.
Here's a centering pass. Scores! What a finish on the play.
Lots of time left in this period. Colorado's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Toronto's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. There's a pad save as he kicks it away. Puck set across the blue line. Knocked around, but keeps it going. And he pounds that one over the cage.
Well, it certainly sounds great as it hits the glass, but it doesn't look great because it doesn't hit the net.
And he dodges the poke check there. Picked up along the wall by Girard. With the one-timer. And gets a piece of it with the trapper. And now it's grabbed by Carlo. Slides the puck ahead to Matthews. Lines up. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. The Avs will play it from the defensive zone. Slides it across. Toss to the paint.
Oh, he stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James. The timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Oh, what a save by Blackwood. And a great save.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
And there's the whistle icing the call. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The Avs lead this one 2-0. Tavares has won the faceoff.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. Great stop by Blackwood.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
James up, come on.
On the attack along the boards. Penalty coming up here. The Leafs are getting 2 minutes for tripping. Colorado's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Power play players love to be engaged in the game, and this unit is the top in the league for a reason. You can just see the excitement as they step on the ice. They know what they can do. They can make the lead even greater.
And that's intercepted by Marner. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Quick feed to McCarr. Feeds it over on the rush. There's a solid collision. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. And they go back on the attack in the offensive zone. Oh, what a slick stop by Wall. Lawton's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the faceoff. Colorado's won the faceoff. The Avs looking against the half wall. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Tremendous intensity here in the offensive end, and the whole crowd is loving this. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. They got a face-off coming up here in the offensive end.
And the goaltender looks fatigued, James, so the best medicine right now for them is to find a way to put the puck to the net.
Carlo's got the puck in his own zone. Colorado's got possession of the puck. Takes a shot. Too many bodies in the way. Passes the puck over to Holmberg. Up-and rush. Dishes it off. Picked off by Johnson.
Colorado's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to... Wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
The Avs played along the boards. Here we go. Goaltenders at the bench. They've got the extra attacker out with the delayed penalty. Feeds it over. Moves it to Manson. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. Riley's getting two for tripping. Colorado's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
They haven't scored yet in the game on the power play, but no need to get frustrated. They all bring a different skill set. It's the reason why they're out there.
Handles the puck at the point. Oh, some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Cuts to the front. Fires it on net. And the save. And he takes the ditch. It's good! Right with the man advantage. And they make it click. The Avs wanted to generate a lot of offense going into this one. They have succeeded in that game plan already here late in the first. Toronto's won the faceoff at center. Broken up by MaakY. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Here we go, odd-man rush here. Smash shot! Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Avs are on the cusp of making this a blowout, leading by 4. Taken by Taves. Nearing the final 60 seconds here of this first period. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Pass back to the point. Off a stick and they can't connect. Here's a short pass to Tavares. Here they come on the rush. Try to get creative behind the net. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back in the morning. The Avs have dominated them thus far and continue to do so here in this second. Colorado's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Matthews plays it now. All quick work with the stick and comes up with the puck. McKinnon's exploring options with the puck. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Takes a hit but still hangs on to the puck. And he came up with a solid stop on that play.
Wall's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Grabbed along the boards by MaakY. Tremendous stop by Wall.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Poked away at center by Nylander. He grabs the puck here at the point. Moves it quickly over to Natchez.
Colorado's had a fantastic night all the way around, and when you feel this way, you're confident, you're playing with puck possession, you're distributing it the way you want. All lines are contributing. This is a nice feel as they head to the intermission.
Oh, he got piloted by Wall.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
The Avs have it behind the cage. And a stick breaks that up. Wall's got a hold of the puck behind his own cage. Colorado's had the better scoring opportunities and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. Camps won the draw here in their own zone. Great poke by Nelson. Here's a chance in front. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Nowhere for that shot to go through. And that's wide of the net. Now over to Colton. Centering feed. And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. Moves the puck over to Lawton. Benoit's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Quick pass to Manson. Johnson for the puck and it's knocked away. Passes on over to Manson. Beautiful 360 with the puck. Pokes it away in his own end. Dishes it off. Passes it over. Gets it over to Nylander. Nice defensive robbery on that. Takes the feed. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Grabs control of it at the point. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Big time stop there. Picked up along the boards by McCarr. Oh, look at this chance. Oh, what a hit check. He got all of that. Quick feed to Kiviranta. Oh, the officials saw that trip and the hand is up. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call.
I always hated to play in these games. You just came out flat and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
The Avs take possession off the faceoff. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Moves it over to Taves. Along the half wall with the puck. Grabbed along the board by Taves. Takes it in front. And it goes right off his bucket to stay out.
A save is a save, James, and this one rattles off of his cage, and that's got to be a tough one, especially years ago. I'm telling you, the Mats are a lot better today.
Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by McKinnon. Centering feed. And he opts to backtrack here on the play. Moves it to McCarr. Takes the pass. What a steal in his own end. The Leafs carry it along the wall. Oh, they telegraph the pass and he picks it off. And now he moves it quickly to Nelson.
With a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute. It didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
Puck picked up in the open ice. Slips by the check. And he makes the save. Minutes to play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Avs have a comfortable lead here in the third period, James. They do not have to change a thing. Don't alter the game plan. Just close it out.
There's a chance in front! And that's stopped! Unloads it! And that shot dies in traffic.
Landeskog's looking pretty banged up out there, James. Looks like he's fighting, pushing through something. He's struggling to get to the end of the shift.
And that's poked away by McKinnon. Pass across to Nyes. Shakes off the coverage. The Avalanche have possession now. Slides it diagonally to Taves. Moves it over to Matthews. Sends the puck across. Passes it over to Natchez. Colorado's through center and now in the offensive end. Takes it into the slot. Taken along the wall by Lehkonen. Slides it across. Takes the feed from the goaltender. Hard hit, frees up the puck. Back to the blue line. Colorado's on the attack. Takes the feed. My goodness, they are really starting to dial up the pressure here now. Trying to gain a step. He's in all alone. Oh, what a save! And we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
When it's just you and the goaltender, you got to get a shot off. And coming in from behind, because there's no time and space, the tripping call leads to a penalty shot.
And that nullifies the penalty shot. The Avs offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. Colorado's won the defensive zone draw. Great reach with the poke check. Ekman-Larsson's moving it ahead. Here's a shot. Just wide. Puck grab by Girard. Feeds it over to Drouin. Colorado's got it along the wall. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. The Avs take the puck through the neutral zone. Huge steal in his own end. Picked up along the wall by Domi. The Avalanche have taken control of the puck. Quick pass to Nelson. Oh, look at this. Here he is. They're close. Bruins got the puck. The Avs will play it from the corner. And that's a great read to force the turnover. Steps inside the line. Shot! Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Blackwood. And that's a smart heads-up play by Drouin. Handles the puck. With possession along the wall. Feeds it over. And that's off a stick. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there.
The Avs have played extremely well within their systems tonight. They've been defensively structured, and they've been layered in their own zone, and now they're protecting the shutout. Know that their tenders made some saves. They've seen everything, but it's really great when you can get the big fat zero at the end of the game.
Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
Now, the penalty has been called, James, and it's not really going to factor in the outcome. This game is already over.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Colorado's playing it from the side. Receives the pass. Here's a short pass to Girard. Sends a pass over. Here's a pass in front. Moves it again. And that's intercepted. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Quick pass over to Natchez. The Avs take it along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Drouin. Quick feed down low.
Some would say it's not a big deal as they have a comfortable league and they don't execute on the power play. I would say different though, James. Habits are everything. It's about moving forward and pushing and getting uncomfortable. This group certainly just looked comfortable.
The Avs are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Tries to get it to Nylander. And he coughs it up with the pass. Quick pass to Nylander. He carries the puck up along the wing. Puts it on net. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Jabs the puck away. Oh, so close, but an even better defensive stop.
Well, I love the attempt here at the Michigan, but when you're below the goal line, there's two things you have to be aware of. How much time and how much space you have, and he didn't have either, so it clearly wasn't the right choice.
Colorado's looking to break out. Avoids the poke check. Quick feed to Natchez. And he takes the feed. Moves it to Manson. And that goes off a stick and off to the side. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. Handles the pass. Oh, what a move to get time. Seconds and he makes the save. The final horn sounds. Well, he came, he saw, and he conquered every shot he faced in goal tonight.
Well, here's the last line of defense.
seems electric, and both teams are set to go. The Bruins take possession to get this one underway. Here's a short pass to Saka. Strong defensive effort. Toronto's in now. Picked up along the boards by Nyes. Puck picked up by Matthews. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Boston's got a hold of the puck. Looks to pass it to Kiki. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Here's a backhand. The score! And just like that, it's a 1-0 hockey game.
Well, they started like a freight train just steamrolling their opponent, James. I mean, they really dictated right from the onset of this game. That tells me one thing. They were prepared coming in.
The Leafs win the draw here in the neutral zone. Great read with the stick. Boston's looking to break out of their own end. Feeds the puck across to Pasternak. Here's a chance. He scores! Big goal from David Pasternak. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Boston's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they were relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
And they win that draw at center. And that pass goes off a stick. Grabbed in the open ice by Zadorov. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. That's intercepted. Here's the pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Oh, look at this. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Tanev's got it along the wing. Blocked in front. Tiptoes around the poke check. Tavares picking up steam. Here's a chance. Oh, and that one comes up short as he just gets enough of that one. Lindholm's got it along the wing. The backhander. He scores! 4 straight goals. They're rolling now.
And talk about confidence, hey, James. I mean, their opponent does not have an answer. They look absolutely stunned. I mean, they are like a freight train just pounding down on them.
Toronto's won the draw. Slides the puck to Holmberg. Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end. The Bruins have it now. Right in the open ice, that one's picked off. With the backhander. Moves the puck. Lettieri's picking up steam. And some textbook body contact there. Slides the puck over to Holmberg. Oh, what a hip check on the play. He delivered that perfectly. Moves it quickly over to Lettieri. Takes it to the front. Oh, and another stop. Benoit's taking it from his own end. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. Quick pass to Lorentz. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the score.
Deuces Wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
Poked away and forces the turnover at center. Dishes it off. Quick feed to Riley. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Puck scooped up by Riley. The Bruins gain possession in their own end. Just a great defensive read there. Skates across the blue line. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Tap dances around the check. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Here they come on the attack. Grabbed along the boards by Lauko. Makes the save. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Boston's offense is shining bright tonight. Everything they put on net seems to find the back of it. And they lead it late in the first. And that's broken up. And he takes the pass. Makes some space. Knocked away. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Skates in behind the cage. And he slides it quickly to Tanev. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. Quatra's got the puck along the wing. Avoids the poke check and big time save! Oh my goodness!
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping call.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. The middle stanza is about to go. The officials ready to drop the puck. Toronto's got possession to start the period as their power play continues. Here they come on the attack down the right side. And that's turned aside by Swayman. Nice now along the wall. Scooped up along the wall by Nylander. Rips it on net. Great save by the goaltender who was in the right place at the right time. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession. Turns him away. Taken along the wall by Tavares. And this squad has really put the pressure on now. Oh, thunderous collision there. And they'll end all that pressure as they clear the zone. Keeps a hold of the puck. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Power play has expired.
Nothing like a strong PK to just elevate the team right from the bottom to the top of the roster. This takes hard work, and they certainly showed why they're on that unit.
Picked up here in the neutral zone by Zaka. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Boston's been all over them here in this second period. Just look at the score, and they have dominated in the shot clock too. Lindholm's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. And the defenders come up with the puck. Picked up along the wall by Carlo. Drills them. To the front. And it goes off a stick. The Bruins gain possession. Moves it to Patra. Tremendous hit check on the play. He got all of that hit on the play. Rocks him. Scores. Well, they've got a mountain to climb, but they at least have started the escalation.
Well, yeah, they're not at the base of the mountain anymore, but I'll tell you, they're looking up, and it's a long way to go. They're going to have to dig in, put their work boots on if they want to claw their way back into this one, James.
Shot denies them on the play. Slides the puck over. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Holmberg. Great forecheck by Tanev. Slides it on over to Lindholm. The Bruins played along the wing. Here's a shot. Oh, there's a great stop by Wall. Oh, what a block. He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off, if he can get off. And that goes off a player in front. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Here we go, 2-on-1. Takes it across the blue line. And that rush comes to an end after a great defensive play. Middlestad's going to play it against the half wall. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by McCabe. Setting up behind the net. A chance. Oh, what a chance, but a good defensive effort stops it.
Yeah, and if you're going to try this move, you have to be spatially aware, in particular below the goal line when you don't have much room and unable to finish it off because the defender...
Look at this rush. Here's a short pass to Saka. Slides the puck. Scores! Boston gets one. Boston's carried the puck like it's been on a string all night, Cheryl.
Puck's been on their stick and their opponent's been on their heels. They've just been worn down with the offensive zone about the goaltender? Seeing so much rubber tonight and a lot in the netting.
Loses the covers there.
Scored! He saved it! Oh, wow!
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, when he finds his way back in. And
He scores! There's the hat-trick in netting, Ray Chapeau!
yeah, Ray Chapeau is right. There's hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them. Oh, this is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had 2, and he was thinking 3 all the way.
They've got numbers here. Center into the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Directed over to Beecher. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Point blank stop by Wall. Picked up along the boards by Poitras. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
Slides it over with pace to Pasternak. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Kent. They score! Toronto's been on their heels all night long, but they finally pushed back here in period number 2.
Certainly something positive to get on the board, but they're going to have to build on top of it if they want to really create some momentum and believe that they're back in this game.
Kiki's got it in the offensive zone. Backhand with intention. Made the save on the play.
Wall's got to make more stops like that, James. Got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. One-on-one with the goaltender. Here we go.
Scores! That's how you finish!
This entire play is fantastic, James. Speed, reading the play, and he recognizes he's got a ton of time, freezes the tender, and buries it home.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Sends the pass over. Hooks it away here in the neutral zone. And he takes the feed. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. Welcome back, everyone. They say 3 is the magic number. And here we are with period number 3. Here we go at the start of period number 3. I think at this point it might be just playing for pride here. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Boston's been dominant through 2 periods of...
One-timer and a beaut. Boston's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Tries to get the puck over to Kiki. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Carlo. From the point, they take control of it. And that's off a stick. Sneaks by the poke check. Great pressure with the stick. Oh, what a hit check. He lined it up perfectly.
After that huge hit, he's really laboring to get off the ice, and you know that no player ever wants to stay down, so he's finding a way, mustering up everything he's got in him to find his way to the bench.
The Bruins have built themselves a sizable lead here early in this third period. And now it's grabbed by Zadorov. Oh, he had him beat, but it goes off the inside post.
Lindholm's had a tough time around the net tonight, James. It's hitting the bar. He's got to find a way to cash in, you know, with his hands at some point. If he gets the opportunity, he's going to put it in.
Here's a chance. It's in. He scores. The Leafs don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give him a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
Toronto's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Moves it quickly over to Poitras. Great read in the offensive zone. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
Toronto's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, and you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Boston's got the puck. And that's a great heads-up play by Nylander. Oh, this looks dangerous. Oh, just simply ran out of runway as he couldn't get the shot off. They've got a 2-on-1. What a play. That's how you do it on defense. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Wall.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
Pasternak's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We've just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team, and somebody who's just so well-liked too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this.
Yeah.
Don't like seeing that at all. The Leafs look to start the transition game. Great, picking up ahead of steam on the breakaway. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of the crease, makes himself...
2-on-1, here we go. Oh, and they can't complete the play. Cuts into the paint. He scores! What a goal! Boston's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Poked away by Lindholm. Quick pass to Lettieri. Boston's got the puck against the boards. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching the momentum and putting your opponent on their heels. They're getting two in a row, back-to-back. Here they come.
The Bruins can simply take this on cruise control based on the lead that they now have here in the third. Matthews wins the draw at center. Tries to get it over to Knies. What a great read, breaking up the pass. And that's knocked away by Riley. The Bruins get a hold of the puck. Denies the shooter on that play.
Marner's really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They didn't like that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know it all night long.
Dropped him in the open ice. Shuts him down. Oh, look at this. Well, an A for effort at least, right?
Yeah, I mean, showing the creative skill set that he has and incredible hands. He tries to get it up onto his stick, and it's a fail.
3-on-1, look out. Fantastic read to break up the play. And he slides it quickly to Lawton. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by McAvoy.
Boston's top trio continues to impress, James. They've had a lot of motion in the offensive zone. They're having a ton of fun, showing that chemistry, a lot of zip, and they've been productive, a reason why they're on top.
And a great save.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Feeds the puck to Kiki. And the final seconds ticking away here in regulation. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. And he's tripped up. Denied on the play. Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save. Every once in a while, you just have this kind of night, and you just don't have it, and shift after shift, nothing goes right.
Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Centering pass. Scores! What an opportunity and delivers. Boston's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Now a quick pass to Costello. And he takes the dish. Can't pull the trigger. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. As the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. Let's see what the officials are calling.
Well, we all know that the end result of this game, James, even though the buzzer hasn't gone, you take a penalty, now you can't get your goaltender out. A number of factors that led to this loss.
Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books.
Sure, this is one of those nights where they put the special in special teams.
Specialty teams were the difference, and often momentum can switch the other way if you don't execute, but that wasn't the case tonight.
face-off, and we are underway with this one. Colorado's got it in their own zone. Here they come up along the wing. Boston's looking to break out of their own end. Moves into the slot. Taken by McKinnon. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. The Avs will play it in their own end. Great reach with the poke check by Lindholm. Landeskog's got it against the boards. Passes it over. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Moves it to Saka. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And that slides right out to center ice. Takes the feed from his own end. And he feeds it down to McKinnon. Gets the puck over to Girard. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Couldn't catch up to that pass. The Avalanche have it now. Puck grab by Natchez. Loses his balance on the play. Tosses it to Lindholm. Slides it across. The Avalanche have the puck against the boards. Quick feed to Coyle. And he retreats with the puck deep inside his own end. Natchez will play it from the side. Picked up by Jokiharju. It's a 2-on-1. And a missed opportunity on that play. Lindgren's moving the puck through his own zone. And it's a quick pass to Colton. Takes the puck at the point. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Takes control of the puck. Great reach by Drouin. Drives to the paint. And he turned that one aside. And here's the pass to Kepke. The Bruins have it against the wall. Carries it in. Rocks him on the play. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Moves it to the middle. And that doesn't go as it's off a stick. Makes his presence known on the ice. The Bruins take possession in the defensive end. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. And the play continues. From the point, looks to make something happen. The Bruins have it now. And that's a smart heads-up play by Johnson. Goes full circle with the puck. Great read by Kiviranta. Moves it around along the half wall. Avoids the defender. Let's get the call.
Well, the official was right there to make the tripping call, and it's a pretty easy one as the stick gets caught up in his opponent's skates.
Boston's taking possession in their own end. Handles the pass at center. Feeds it over. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
The Avs gain possession. Gains control of the puck here at the blue line. And there it is in the back of the net for the power play tally. The Avalanche have finally found a way to deliver the game's first goal.
Yeah, and it comes late in the first period. It's like ripping the Band-Aid off. This one stings for the opponent this late in the first period as the energy completely shifts.
And the defenders come up with the puck. The Avs gain control of the puck. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Emerson scores! Oh, that was a beauty!
2 goals in right around a minute 40.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely. Boston's won the draw in the neutral zone. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Pushes it across to McAvoy. The Avalanche have gained control of the puck along the wall. Decides to go to the backhand. Big time stop there.
Geeky's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
All right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this. Both teams back on the ice. They're lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Bruins didn't get off to a great start at all. I mean, they've been chasing the game, and the real reason why they're behind in this one, they haven't had any possession time.
Quick pass across to Nichushkin. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Avs look around near the point. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Picked off by Geeky. The Bruins have it now. Slides the puck across to Lindholm. And he sidesteps the check there. Poked away yet centered by McKinnon. The Avs gain control of the puck against the wall. Grabs control of it at the point. Dishes it off. Moves it to McKinnon. Takes it to the net. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And that pass attempt is deflected. Nice feed from the goaltender. Scooped up along the wall by McCarr. Pass to Lehkonen. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. The Bruins have it from their own end. Colorado's got a hold of it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Coyle. Puck picked up by Kepke. Colorado's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone.
They've deflated and they push their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
Not really sure why they're calling a timeout here, Cheryl. I don't know if it's something the coach didn't like, or is this just they need a breather?
Well, sometimes you need a breather, but also you need to just reset and communicate as you design sort of that next play. So you have to utilize every timeout you get. It's not just to suck back some water.
The Avalanche have gained possession off the wall. Great reach with the poke check. Big hit. He might have a step here. What a... And look at that penalty coming up.
When you're free and clear on a breakaway, your opponent has no choice but to take you down one way or the other, and you're going to get the tripping call, and a penalty shot's going to ensue.
Oh, put it off the post.
Does a real good job of getting the goalie moving laterally. Just misses the opening, though, and right off the post.
Past the midway mark in this period. Colorado's really put the squeeze on here now, up by 3. Landeskog stick handling in his own zone. Now he slides it up to McKinnon. Puck scooped up by Nichushkin. Boston's looking to break out of their own end. Saka's got it across the line. Levels him with the hit. Colorado's got the puck in the defensive end. And now he moves it quickly to Nichushkin. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Sends it in front. Oh, they couldn't complete that. Gains the zone through center. A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
McKinnon
Play on as that goes off the outside of the post. Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Passes it over! And he hangs on to the puck. Taken along the wall by Lettieri. On the attack along the boards. And he's knocked off the puck there. The Avs gain possession in their own end. Moves the puck along the half wall. Grabs it in his own end. The Bruins move the puck in the defensive zone. The Avs gain possession along the wall. Middle stats gaining momentum.
Line change, hurry!
And he'll lug the puck back inside the defensive zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Colorado's got control of it now from their own end. And less than a minute to go here in the middle frame. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Here in the late goings of the period, Colorado's got a 3-0 lead. They have been in control right from the start. Boston's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Moves it quickly over to MaakY. The Avs scoop it up along the boards. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Welcome back. James Cybulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. It has certainly been a one-sided affair tonight, and we are underway in the third. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Yeah, it's been fantastic through 40 minutes of play, James. They've been good on both sides of the puck. They've gotten themselves a comfortable lead. Now it's about protecting it. You still want to push when you have the puck, but you have to be in good spots to protect defensively.
And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Lindholm. The Bruins move it ahead. Along the half wall with the puck. Battle along the wall. McKinnon's got it in the defensive end. He's got a step. Scores! Absolutely clinical finish on the breakaway.
All the way down the ice, James. The ability to get away from the pack, look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish. Unbelievable goal.
Boston's won the faceoff at center. Takes the feed at the point. Here's a race for the loose puck. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. The Avs are on cruise control here in this third period, leading big. Boston's got it in the offensive zone.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Lekkonen's crossed the line and gained the zone. And now it's grabbed by Lindholm. Feeds the puck over to Beecher. The Bruins take it from the side. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Solid chuck to slow him down. And now he angles it across to Natchez.
Colorado's ahead in this game because of the production of that second line, and this is a nice luxury.
They scored! The pile-up continues, Cheryl.
It is ugly, and there's nothing worse in the score than having your own crowd just give way on you. They are not happy. You can hear the booing tonight in this building. Just a tough game all the way around.
I think they screamed uncle about 2 of these ago. And off the face-off, they take possession. Quick pass to Taves. And they send it right back to him. Quick feed to McCarr. Slides it across to Landeskog. Steps inside. Tried to make a move, and the puck hops away.
Landeskog trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Down the right side and into the zone. Feeds it across. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Off the left wing and into center. Driving right to the front. And that's blocked in traffic. Taken by Taves. Takes the feed. Colorado's got it along the wall. Delayed penalty coming up here. And the puck's booted away. Slides it back to the blue line. Moves the puck down low. The Avs played along the wing. Puck grabbed by Drouin. Still keeps a hold of it. Moves it to Johnson. Here's a pass down low. Goes right to the crease. There's the whistle, and here's the goal.
The body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if they'll continue to run because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Gerard's the victim of a slash, and the official caught that. We got a penalty coming up. Lekkonen's caught with the hook, and the official saw it. Here's a short pass to McCarr. Muffs the shot attempt. And they're going to be shorthanded once again, much to the chagrin of these fans. What is that? Is that 3 in a row now?
Yeah, that's 3 in a row. You got it. And the fans certainly don't like it, but it's not up to them, is it? But now they're back to the PK. So difficult to get any kind of flow in a game when you're marching to the penalty box.
Sends it in front. Off the pipe. Takes the feet of the back end. Plays the body into that play. Nice play short-handed as they get control of the puck. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Pulls it to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. And he moves it up to Nichushkin. Look at this, 2-on-1. Shot! Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Swayman.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make it pop.
We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. Well, a huge face-off coming up here.
Well, you know that you want to gain possession and you want to keep the pressure on because the goaltender is the only one who can't change, and he is the most fatigued guy on the ice. So you want to find ways to get some net front presence, get shots through the net because, man, he needs a rest.
Kiki's lugging the puck. And the intensity's starting to ramp up here after that hit. Boston's got it in their own zone. Can't keep a hold of it. Moves it quickly over to McAvoy. The Bruins will play it from the defensive zone.
With a comfortable lead, James, some would say that power play really wasn't a big deal, but I would say different. It's really important that you push, you continue to work on your habits because the timing could be different next time.
The Bruins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Look at the Savardian spinorama. What a great read breaking up the pass. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving